7:30. So this is something we thought yesterday would be a lovely thing to do on the show, and that is to have some storytelling and some readings around about this time, because there are people who listen to the show and they're quite often in their house, in their kitchen, and they're doing stuff, and there are kids around. So it would make sense at the moment to have some stories told. So if you'd like to gather your kids closer to the radio, turn it up a bit louder, tell them that we have some very nice music coming up in the show tonight, and also we have a story. We got an email yesterday, or I got an email last night from Peter Capaldi, who said, all right, I'd love to do that. I'd like to kick the whole thing off for you. So we said, thank you, Peter. What would you like to read? And he's chosen this. This is a story. It's an excerpt or an extract from a book written by Frank Cottrell-Boyce. So Frank, hi to you as well. This is Runaway Robot.
Runaway Robot by Frank Cottrell-Boyce. The story of a boy who finds a gigantic robot. You know when you get a new phone or something and you just want to rip the box open right there in the shop, and you're so excited that you don't even read the instructions? That's what I was like when I got Eric home. He looked like the kind of robot that could shoot lasers from its eyes, or bullets from its fingers, or could transform into a fast car or a rocket. And he was my obedient servant. Okay, Eric, I said, you're my obedient servant. Show me what you can do. I can perform a range of household chores. Floors sweeping off, clothes ironing off. Ironing? Clothes? I thought I'd found Iron Man. I'd actually found Ironing Man. I can welcome guests. We never have any guests. Answer the telephone. Nobody answers the telephone anymore. I can also prepare a light snack. If you've been hoping for laser firing lessons, a snack is definitely a disappointment. But it is a snack. I can prepare cucumber sandwiches. Cucumber sandwiches are not a snack. Cucumber sandwiches are just a way of hiding cucumber. Eggs. Eggs could be good, I thought. So I filled a pan full of water and handed him a couple of eggs. He closed his fingers, crushing the eggs into his steel palm, then opened his palm again. His hand was glowing red hot. He literally grilled the eggs on his own hand. They sizzled, they bubbled. The bits of broken shell inside them glowed white with heat. The heat from Eric's hand blasted my face. I had to screw up my eyes, which was just as well, because soon the little bits of broken shell started flying around the room like tiny hot bullets. I will cook for 3 minutes or to taste. No, stop! You're going to burn the place down. We're being shelled by eggs. Eric nodded and then turned his hand round so the palm was pointing down. Incinerated egg flopped onto the floor, black and bubbly like a deep-fried bat. It was not food, but it was excellent. I said, do it again, and gave him 2 more eggs. One of the shells filled up with hot air and then exploded like a hand grenade. They were the last 2 eggs, so I thought I'd see how he was with toast. Slices of bread caught fire within 5 seconds. I also tried him with raisins. They squeal, then hiss, then suddenly fossilize. Cheese goes gooey at first, then flows like hot lava onto the floor. Sugar smells like all the sweets you ever wanted, but then turns into evil super glue. Salt blazes blue. Plastic, don't, smells like poo. Very thinly sliced potato. I thought this might lead to crisps, and it did. I sprinkled some of them with salt and doused them with vinegar, but when I tried to eat some, Eric put his hand up to stop me. He poured the crisps into one of Mum's best bowls and gave them to me on a tray. He really is a polite robot, I thought, as I sat there munching my way through a massive bowl of salt and vinegar crisps. Okay, I may not have a laser-blasting warbot, but I do seem to have a massive crisp-making machine.
Wonderful. Frank Cottrell-Boyce's Runaway Robot, as read by Peter Capaldi. I'll chat to him the other side of this from David Bowie and Kooks. Right, we're going to try and get hold of Peter. We're just trying to work our phone systems out at the moment. So let me just read out some of the messages that have come through. I think people are saying that this should be a regular feature. Sharon, this is magic, so comforting. Very much like some evening bedtime stories. That's the idea, that it's comfort to you wherever you are, wherever you're listening. If you're feeling a little bit alone tonight, then that's the idea. We'll read you a story. We'll have storytelling. Play another song. Oh, no, he's there. Hang on. Hello? No, he's not there. Hang on.
I'm listening to the ad.
No, we're not going to go there. We're going to go there. Peter?
Hello?
Hey!
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling you from a mile and a half away.
And it sounds like you're on the other side of the universe.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm staying in. I'm not out and about. We've cancelled our, admittedly, not very busy social life.
Oh, yeah, because you're out all the
fine.
time going to social things, I know.
No, I'm not. But I think, we just have to sort of do this in order to get through this all and to beat this thing. And I think that's what we're going to do. But, we're lucky because I don't have a lot of work on at the moment, so I can be at home. I know that you're getting a lot of talk tonight from the teachers, which is great, and I just want to do a shout out for them as well because my daughter's a teacher. So she's been at school obviously all this time, and we haven't really been able to see her, so we won't really be able to do that until she's sort of self-isolated.
Oh my gosh!
Which will be next week, which will be great.
Yeah, and
but
having spoken to her, how has it been for her this week?
I think she's sad. I think she's just really sad not to be with her kids because she loves her job and she's at a great school, and the kids are terrific. And I think not to be with them is tough, but it's the right thing to do now. I'm glad that it's happening.
Yeah. So how do you fill your time when you're isolated and in your house? I spend a lot of time in my house anyway, but I'm getting a little bit kind of neurotically tidy, I think. I think there's a lot of washing up being done, and some cupboards are being opened up and cleaned out that haven't seen the light of day for years. You'll be making photo albums soon. That's
an idea.
Yes.
I'm going to start I'll start tonight. Good idea. Where are my sticky corners?
Oh, no, you're not going to do it digitally now. You're going to do old school, of course.
No, old school. I think old school will be more fun.
Yeah,
sticky
I think
corners.
so.
I don't think you can even buy them anymore.
I'm sure you can somewhere. Listen, you've chosen a song for us to play now. And just tell us why this song.
Well, because this is by one of the greatest bands in the world, James, and it's one of the greatest songs ever written. It's Sit Down, and I think it's just so apt and so full of love. So I want to put it out there.
Okay, we'll play it. Thank you, Peter, very much indeed for doing that.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
No problem. See you then. Bye.